perspective, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So it's away we go then. Ruben Dias. The pass is intercepted. Savinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bernardo Silva. Showing good feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Oh, what a big chance!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Kovacic gently done. Foden. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Kovacic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Driven forward. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Played out to the right. Aim forwards. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Foden. Lewis. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jordan Henderson. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bernardo Silva, and here's Savinho, and here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Kovacic, out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate... And Bernardo Silva!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Nouri. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That is good strength. Foden. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ruben Diaz, spread out to the left. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Succumbs to the pressure. Now who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. Gets it away. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Rodri forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kovacic has got himself a free kick. And the ball's done its job. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Now here's the delivery. No way through, so shapes to shoot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Savinho. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Lewis. Foden has created one goal already. Lewis. And here's Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
cook that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jordan Henderson, quarter of an hour played. Lewis gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lewis. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva!
Bernardo Silva made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Nouri. Haaland. And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Foden. And it's hoisted clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Kovacic. And he's picked it up out wide. He's well positioned, takes a shot! Herring after the ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He slings it. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! Right back in the game! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. Forward it goes. Foden. Kovacic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Oh, just skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kovacic. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. And a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Clears it away. Savinho. And that's too far for anyone. Ah, he's got a chance! And yes, it's there! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias, gently done. Savinho. Aimed in towards the centre. Back into the middle. Savinho. Savinho!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that has been cleared. Stones. Stones shifted upfield. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's made its way to him. Jensen. And it's played forward. Kovacic. Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden. Danger averted for now. Jensen. Henderson. Jordan Henderson. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Kovacic. Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Played into space out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Now it's Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Rodri shifted upfield. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic knocks it out wide. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Great run on the overlap here. Defending of the desperate variety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Foden. Foden head out towards the right wing. Oh, the clearance. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bernardo Silva can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Kovacic goes short. Now it's... And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kovacic with the short one. Might be shot a goal! Kovacic plays it short. Kovacic with the cross. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva opts to play it back.
Bernardo Silva really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kovacic. Lewis. And it's played forward. Haaland. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That has been cut short. Jensen. Oh, good spread. Nelson. Oh, such a clever touch. Calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Savinho. Lovely bit of skill. On that, and the shots! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. Kovacic. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ball driven toward... Oh, smashing header! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Lewis. Kovacic. Good play on the left-hand side here. Nelson, and he's running for chance for a shot! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Moved on forwards. Nelson. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Turns and goes back. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Kovacic. Rodri. Nelson. He's found some space. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Lewis. And here's Kovacic. Spread out to the left. And it's Henderson. Stones getting this one clear. Foden, and here's the chance to counter. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Towards the other side. Laid back in, out to the right. And it's Lewis. And here's Haaland. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goes for a shot! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is a brilliant interception. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Nuri. Jensen. Smith official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Henderson. Oh, it's come loose. Kovacic gently done. Has a look and plays it forward. Strong running down that left flank. Will play through for the wide man, and he's onside. Henderson. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Savinho. Oh, good spread. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Haaland. 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 Played out towards the right wing. And it's Kovacic. Rodri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Stones cuts it out. Lewis. Foden. Very nicely done. And he's there to get it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And out it comes again. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Jensen. Rodri gets a foot in here. That is lovely. Ignori. And here's Savinho. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Nelson. Crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Foden. And here's Kovacic. Nelson. Jensen. Jordan Henderson. Quality ball. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. That's really well manoeuvred. That's put paid to a promising move. Savinho. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Jordan Henderson. Time to deliver. Played out wide. Played it again. It is a corner. And that has been clubbed away. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nice touch. Cross in. Oh, what a climb! Aim forwards. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. Stones. Kovacic. Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewis forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Spread out to the left. Gets into some space. Just deflected behind for a corner. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they can break here. Now it's Haaland. Kovacic. Savinho. Nouri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kelleher sends that a long way. Played out to the right. Nelson. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Has a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely shot. Savinho! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ruben Dias. Stones. Ruben Dias, gently done. Here's Haaland. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva played through into space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. Stones. Bernardo Silva. 60 minutes played. Fabio Carvalho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Stones. Lewis. Ruben Dias. That's been drilled forward. And here's Foden. Foden. Now it's Kovacic. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Haaland! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That has been cleared. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a good ball. Nelson with 2 goals already to his name. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Pass has gone astray. Stones. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. Forwards and with intent. And it's Lewis. Lewis. Now it's Foden. Rodri. Stones. Rodri. Stones. Lewis. Delivered with swing. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Rodri. Stones forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Henderson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lewis. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Up towards the front line. Lewis. Ignori. Ping towards the front line. Savinho. Ignori. And here's Savinho. Out to the left it goes. Fire deep towards the back post. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Stones, and it goes cross field. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Time for a change in personnel. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Lewis. Cherky. Haaland. Bernardo Silva tries a measured ball, and the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The cross comes in. Up he goes! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Savinho, it's a good-looking delivery. Tries to get it clear. In again. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Cherky. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Oh, good spread. Cherky. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. A chance to play it in. No way through, so back it comes. Chance!
Rodri.
Haaland. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bernardo Silva has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has been knocked clear. Cherki.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ouattara, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a throw-in. Fabio Carvalho tries a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ouattara! Jordan Henderson.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shapes to shoot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Savinho looking to get on the end of this. And here's Savinho, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass, aim forwards, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cherki. Now it's Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Ruben Diaz. Fabio Carvalho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Henderson probing pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. found him in acres of space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cherki.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Time, excellent interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Savinho.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Ignory. There's the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Haaland.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nelson wins the duel this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fabio Carvalho. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! Fabio Carvalho. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ruben Dias, gently done. That is a little undercooked. Fabio Carvalho. This looks promising. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That has been cut short.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's very neat. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ignory. Savinho. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
clears it away. And it's Rodri.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Now it's Henderson. Rodri. Ignori. Savinho. That looks a good ball through. Oh, red. Nice interception. Nelson. Deep into stoppage time. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Cherki. And it's lofted through here. Savinho. What a throw in. That's tidy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fabio Carvalho. Now who's going to be first to this? Henderson played out towards the right wing. Now, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's gone back to the keeper. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field.
Don't test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Fabio Carvalho. Now it's Ouattara. And it's Henderson. Cherki. Referee's given a throw. Rodri, and it's played forward. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Savinho looking to run onto it. And it's hoisted clear. Savinho. Bernardo Silva has a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rodri. Rodri gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. Ouattara. Ball is over the line. Bob. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Cherki. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Fabio Carvalho. Now it's Ouattara. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones. Savinho is onto it in a flash. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Nelson. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cherki. Cherki. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bob. He's beaten the last man. And a chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Savinho, played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Fabio Carvalho. Fabio Carvalho! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Cherki. Haaland, looking here to chip it through. Savinho. Oh, that's nice. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Looking to break at pace. Nelson. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out towards the flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's a throw. Henderson. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful